If you worked with friends on college projects or at the workplace, you know that your best friends may not necessarily make the best business partners. Which is why, in a traditional bootstrapped company, when two people get together to start a business and say split equity equally between the two of them at 50-50%, there is a possibility, and God forbid, that one person leaves the business in about 7-8 months saying, can't do it anymore. And the other person is left with the burden of running and continuing the company and growing it. There is also a possibility that this exit of one of the partners is because of a conflict, owing to which he's not ready to part with his equity shares and holds on to it. And this leaves the person who's running the business in a very awkward situation because he's running it. However, half the ownership of that company rests with someone he's already in conflict with. To avoid this comes the concept of vesting of equity shares. How does this happen? Now imagine that there's this one person who holds 48% equity in the company. Just for the sake of this example, 48%. These equity shares and the rights to own them will vest into that person over a period of 4 years, which is over a period of 48 months. This means that every single month that the person continues to work for in the company, he earns 1% of the company. And if he continues to work for the company for 4 years initially, he earns that 48%. However, there's also a cliff of 12 months or 1 year, which means that you need to work for a minimum of 1 year to be able to own any shares at all. Which means for the first 12 months of his working, he's not getting 1% shares per month, but he gets 12% shares only after completing the 12-month duration. If he leaves before 12 months, he gets nothing at all. And after those 12 months, every single month, he gets 1% each till the time he completes his 4-year duration and earns those 48% shares. This period, when you earn your shares as a shareholder or as a founder, is called the vesting period. And the initial period where you don't get any rights till the time you complete a minimum threshold is called the cliff. This can be built as a clause in bootstrap businesses between two unrelated people who are coming together to start a business to safeguard their interests in ownership. This is a concept very prevalent and followed for ESOPs and in funded startups where founders get into arrangements and agreements with investors. However, what is stopping other small businesses from using it for their own benefit? Share it with someone who may need it.